Hello. Hello, hello. Check sound, check sound. Can you guys hear me? Hello. Okay. Oh, I got my ear. Hello. Welcome back to the TanzDev channel, the channel where we do various stuff. And yeah, we're back to the weekly Saturday night stream, where I stream every Saturday night. Yes. And yeah, for today, well, honestly, my eyes feels heavy. My eyes feel heavy, so I think today I'm just going to chat with you guys and talk about some stuff that's been on my mind recently. So for the other streams that I told you last week that I planned to like play other games and continuing what's it, Blue Archive. I think I'll do it in the next 2 weeks after I got back home, because you know, I think I've told you this before, but next week I'm going to visit an exhibition, and I'll be there to well, I will be there to help around with a booth that I'm in. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So
Kanban.
hello. Okay, before I get to today's talk, let's see who do we get in chat. We have Rafi, we have Neko, we have Corfin, and we have Maple. Hello. Welcome.
You're going to CF?
Yeah, I will be going to Komifuro. Me and my friends have a booth open there, so I'll be there. I'll be there on the booth most of the time. But yeah, I do have like some stuff that I wanted to do when I was there, when I will be there. Obviously, I wanted to like splurge a little bit. I want to get some items from some of my favorite creators. I also wanted to meet some friends, meet some people that I can only meet there. Because I live in a nowhere, and my friends were mostly far apart. Pergi ke CF ya? Aku bakal datang ke CF.
Sadly, I'm still too broke to come. Can't even afford buying anything other than eggs.
Ah shit, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully things will get better eventually on your end. Relatable but have fun katas. Thank you. I'm really looking forward for that, because as I said before, I get to meet people that I can very rarely meet, you know. That's the exciting part, meeting new people. So yeah, but that's for next week. For now, I have some stuff I wanted to talk about.
Superscript 3.
First of all, well, what what has been happening on the past week. Well, as usual, I have work to do. So I was working. That's the first thing. I was working. Other than that, I was also preparing for next week. So I do have some stuff that
Neuer, I really want to jump scare some peeps and you're in the list and I can't come.
bruh, why would you want to jump scare me? Oh my god. Okay, so I prepared a few stuff. First thing is the things that I want to give people. So the freebies, I have prepared like it's not much. It's just like some stickers that I've ordered. So I'll give people that. And then I actually have like some product that I sold there. Technically it's not me selling the product. I was paid to make that product that will be sold at the event. So yeah. But yeah, if you guys want like if you guys happen to come and wanted to like get an item set or quote unquote designed by me, you can.
Why not? Jump scaring peeps is fun, until one of them suddenly got a heart attack.
You want to kill me or something? Bruh. But also, yeah. Wait, you can hear my Discord notif? Wait, oh, okay, now you cannot hear it. Okay,
Yeah.
I forgot to mute the audio for Discord. So yeah, okay. Now it's all good. By the way, Aji, hello, welcome. So yeah, I have audio channel for Discord call, but
Hi.
but I just simply put like the entire app as like an audio source. So yeah, you can very clearly hear my notif, and I disabled the streamer mode. So yeah. But you got someone a mini her like before home. Well, I hope you didn't send anyone to the ER because of that. But yeah, again, I will come to Komifuro. I prepared some stuff. I have some items being sold there. Although the thing is like the booth where you can find my items is a different booth than the one where I will be around. It's a different booth. So you can say like I was like I'm a double agent this time.
Nah, though I ended up rushing to a pharmacy BC of that.
Because you got the heart attack or what? Good old time? You call that good old time, bruh? Damn. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, I'll be there in case you guys any of you guys are coming. Anyone who watch this stream or watch this VOD potentially. So yeah, because there and you want to see me, then yeah, you will be welcome.
Yeah, back then I wasn't a hobo bum.
Back in the good old days, huh? I see. Yeah. So other than that, other than just regular work and some preparations, oh yeah, I also thinking to prepare something else for the comic photo. I don't know if I can make it on time, but I will try. And if you ask me what it is, I will not reveal it just yet. But if in case any of you guys meet me and you receive it, then feel free to spread it all around or something. But yeah, I really hope I have enough time, because I feel like it would be a lot of prep to do. But yeah, hopefully. And yeah, other than that, everything goes as usual. It's pretty mundane, just daily stuff. And yeah, that's it.
Ganbati.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so I told you guys that I wanted to talk about something for tonight, and if you checked out my my Twitter, my X, as Elon said,
Wait, when's your birthday again?
oh, my actual birthday is on the 17th. So I actually will have my birthday when I was on Komifuro. When I'm on when I'm on Komifuro. Because 17 is next week on Sunday, and I will still be on Komifuro on Sunday. So yeah, I'll be having my birthday on Komifuro. Okay.
Whoa,
So,
that must be really fun.
well, I don't know. The thing is like I'm not really a person who usually like IRL. I'm not really a type of person who actually like celebrate my birthday. I usually just like spend the day making something for myself, or just hanging out with friends online on like a game, or just chatting on Discord. So it's usually not that eventful. My birthday was not usually that eventful. But yeah, this will be the first time in forever when
Samey, but having on your birthday would feel kind of special? Isn't
I mean,
it?
yeah, totally. Oh, what was it?
Nexia mentraktir 50 Gazania Story Time Day.
Story time, let's go. 50 Gazania. Thank you for the 50 Gazania, Bapak Aji. Thank you. Story time. Okay, story time habis ini. But yeah, again, definitely it would feel like a little bit special.
If God gives me some gold bars, I'ma go and drop you a bucket of my special concoction, aka a bucket of ice water.
Okay, so this is the thing that I feared. Where if this is the thing that I feared on my birthday next week, because I will be on public and I don't know what people will do to me. This is what I fear. I want to give like a
Nor that's illegal XD.
I'm just gonna say this, okay? But I really don't want anyone to smear anything on my face or on my clothes.
At least I won't seplock a teller.
So that's that's much worse than water. If it's water, okay, it's okay. I can just like dry my clothes, right? The problem is when people use like eggs or cakes or anything to like splat on me, right? To throw it on me and stuff. I really hated that.
That's Warsy. Better eating the egg than throw the egg.
Exactly. I hated that because number one, I need to wash it. I can't just leave it dry there because that would be that would stink. And number two, I will be very far from the comfort of home. I will access on things would be much trickier because I wasn't at home. I don't live in an area around where a komifuro is held. I came there from a faraway place, practically a nowhere. And I don't want to get myself too dirty because I most probably will not have a change of clothes. So yeah. Is that consent? Which part? Which part? If it's water,
Stay with the egg smell. Sticky would be really uncomfortable of E.
okay. If it's on the water, I really recommend you to not do that. But if that happens, I could tolerate it. The problem is, most of the time I would be either on the booth or inside the venue. So you don't want the place to get dirty or
I actually
wet.
got a way to drop the bucket of ice water without wetting your clothes, but the CIA would copyright strike me.
What do you mean? Do you want me to get naked first? Or what? Stay with the egg smell, sticky would be real. Yeah, exactly. I don't like that. I don't like that way to like people quote unquote celebrate birthday. I don't think that's a good way to celebrate. That's just like they're just like bullying in some level. Because it's for me it's way too far. It's way too far. It creates too much discomfort, and it's not funny.
No nakedness required. Just need a table and a plain cloth.
I'm scared. I'm scared. What does that mean? They're wasting food, exactly. At this time and age, wasting food, really wasting eggs, where foods are expensive, you know, like we are on like how much is it now? $1? 17K, almost 17.5K for us Indonesians. That's $1, a single dollar. Foods are expensive. Do not waste it like that.
In this economy?
Yeah, exactly. In this day and age, in this economy, you want to waste food like that? Do you want to waste water like that? Really? You want that? It's called what? Oh, you mean that?
17K? Per kg?
No,
It's
no,
double
no.
over
I mean
here.
the conversion from like rupiah from IDR to USD. It's like 17.5K for like $1. Not the price of like eggs. I think eggs is always above 20K. Last time Last time I saw my mom like buy eggs, and this was long ago. It was like 21k.
Waterboard? I don't get it.
Well, well. Oh, it's waterboat, not like motorboat. I think it's supposed to be like motorboat. Is it motorboat? Yeah, it's motorboat.
Wow,
Oh, oh.
motorboating is a whole different thing.
Oh, it's not that? I thought you mean motorboat. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright then. But yeah, the point is, my birthday will be on Komifuro. Please don't be mean to me. If you guys, if any of you guys will watch this stream or VODs and wanted to see me there, please don't splat me with like eggs or cakes. I don't like that. If you do that, I will be angry at you. And if you guys know me, I am very rarely get like very angry on something. So yeah, please do not do that. Okay, so okay, I almost forgot the things that I wanted to talk about. Okay, so the topic for today, have you guys has been like seeing my Twitter recently? I made a poll. Let me grab it real quick so I can show you. Right.
If anyone trying to splat a cake, steal the cake and send it to me instead. Easy win-win situation.
How do I send cakes? How do I even send cakes? I don't know how to do that. Cake is like you squish it and it's just destroyed, right? It's not like crackers or biscuits. Okay, let me do this real quick.
Use Gojek from that person wallet.
What? How? How? Do you want me to steal their money? You want me to steal? Bruh. Okay. I'm going to move here. Bam. Alright, okay. So, I made this poll yesterday.
Yeah, they got enough money to waste a good cake. So,
Good point. Good point. Good point. Okay. So again, I made this post yesterday. So I was basically asking. So from your views, is Neurosama a generative AI? That is my question. So, if you guys don't know who Nero-sama is. Let me... Oh shit, my cursor disappeared again. Oh no, how do I fix this? No! How do I fix this? My cursor disappeared. Ah! Ah! How do I... Oh my god, this is...
She ain't.
This is the issue with like window capture. Sometimes like my cursor disappears. How do I fix this? Hello? Where's my cursor? What happened? How do I fix this? Oh, okay. Okay, I get it back. I get it back. Okay, so let me show you Neuro-sama. So this is Neuro. Let me grab the window and then drop it here. So yeah, this is Neuro. And if you open the Twitch link, and go to the about. Oh my god, that's loud. Okay. And then go to the about section.
Tanzan, so sorry, but I have to go. My eyes feel heavy.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. I really appreciate the presence. I hope you can get a good rest tonight, and tomorrow you can wake up with more energy to face the day.
Goodbye, everyone. I think it's because I'm drawing too long.
It's alright. It's alright. Hey, bye, Maple. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for tuning in as well. Okay, so go back to Naruto-sama. So if you read the about section here,
Nighty Night Maple.
So what is Naruto-sama? Naruto-sama is an AI-powered VTuber. She can chat, sing, react to videos, and play games. So this girl is an AI. This girl is an AI. So she is basically an AI VTuber, and I think she is like one of the biggest, one of the biggest VTuber on Twitch. And she's not even human. She's an AI. So, naturally, there are certain I don't know how to say this. Is it questions? Is it concerns? Is it like thoughts? So I don't know how to word it, but yeah, there's like a few talks about Neuro-sama and whether she is a generative AI or not. I've heard this questions so many times. And every time there is like an argument that is involving her, her status as an AI is always being brought up as well. So I got curious. I got curious because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not an active viewer of Neuro. I've only seen her in in clips, and I think Fido did a really good job with her. I like what he did with Nero. But yeah, I was curious and have like some conversations with friends and trying to ask them, do you guys think like Nero is Gen AI, right? And then I tried to ask to like a larger scope of like responders, which is my followers. So I made a poll that asks, is Nero a generative AI? And as you can see here, from 18 votes, 55% of them answers no. Nero-sama is not a generative AI. Is it surprising? For me, not really. See, what I mean surprising is the response, right? Is this response surprising to me? Not really. Is it puzzling? Yes. This is puzzling. This result is puzzling because in here, it literally says that Nero is an AI. So I wonder why a lot of people answers no, which is something that I also wanted to figure out by having this poll. And yeah, some people actually responded, trying to give their opinions and how they see Nero. I will not go
Define
through
a
that.
generative AI.
So, okay, I'm going to get into that. Don't worry. But yeah, after having this like poll result, I made a follow-up post, which is this one. So, this is my follow-up post, which is a thread of like 13 posts. It's pretty long, but I was really curious to like I wanted to figure out why people answers no. At least most of them answers no, right? So in this post, I'm basically yapping about what I know about Nero so far, and I wanted to like again understand why people says no, Nero is not Gen AI. Okay, let's go through this thread. So yeah, in here I said, objectively, Nero is Gen AI because Nero's brain, with quote-unquote brain, is an LLM, a subcategory of AI that can understand human language and speak, quote-unquote, like a human. When you use ChatGPT, Grok, Gemini, and anything alike, you are essentially interacting with an LLM. So yeah, this is also something that Fiddle said in his website. So let me actually open it. So he linked this particular page on his website. So fiddle.ai/advice. So in this section, how do I make an AI like Nero-sama? I can give you an exact tutorial because I like my job right now, which is Nero-sama. However, I can say that the main technology behind Nero-sama is a large a large language model, or LM. So this is LM. So what an LM is, again, I will go through that later, but now we know that the core of Nero is an LLM. And this is a piece of technology that that AI companies also use. So you use GPT, you use Grok, you use Gemini, you use DeepSeek, you use Cloud, and etc. etc. You were essentially interacting with language models. So following that, I also compared Nero with SimSimi. Do you guys remember this chicken right here? This little chicken. So yeah, why do I brought up SimSimi? So why do I brought up SimSimi? So again, if we go back to like, where's the website? Okay, here. The next sentence is that if you want to play around with this technology, I'd recommend OpenAI. They give you free credits upon sign up, and there are plenty of tutorials how to use their APIs, or probably even their online playground to create a chatbot. A chatbot, creating a chatbot. By this particular section of the advice page, we can define Nero as a chatbot as well. So Nero is an AI chatbot in a sense. No, not really how it's presented, but in a sense, it's kind of like an AI chatbot, right? So, SimSimi is also a chatbot, and it was established like decades ago, and I think it gets popular in Indonesia around 2010s. So both of them are chatbots, but both of them
Simmy Simmy the goat.
SimSimi the goat, let's go. I actually have back then I don't have like an Android phone, so I don't get to experience SimSimi on its prime. But yeah, SimSimi is a chatbot, just like Narasama. But both of them here, they have different type of technology that they use to like respond to inputs.
I become parasocial because of Sim Simmy, smiley face.
Bruh. Oh, okay, that's a confession. Okay, thank you for that. By the way, welcome Passionate Gospel and Ansit. Hello, welcome. Okay. So, why is my mouth taste salty? Don't know why. Okay, so let's try to like break down. Like, let's try to break it down a little bit. And I don't mean breakdancing. No, I will not dance. And let's start with SimSimi. Okay. So, SimSimi is not a generative AI because it doesn't create, quote unquote, create new responses. Every time it receives a request / a prompt, SimSimi system will search their database for whether there's a similar prompt, then take that response from the old prompt as the response given to the user. So basically, in the database of SimSimi, there's like a list of prompt or requests. Let's just say prompt and response. There's like a series of prompt and response, and SimSimi has many of it. There are various prompts with like predetermined answers. So the SimSimi has a lot of that. And how it works is like whenever you if you chat with SimSimi, like let's say you said here like backups, right? You send it, and then the system will look through the long list of database that they has, and they will look if they have something that is close to what you say. So they will look through it, and if they found a match, they found like a somewhat similar prompt, let's say this, so they will take like the response of that particular prompt and then send that response to you. So it's send it back to you. So in the system, there's like this list of pairs, response and requests, and then it will look through the one that's the closest to what you send, and then it will send a response to you. This is how SimSimi, the old SimSimi, by the way, the current one is much like a quote unquote modern chatbot. But yeah, this is how the old AI works. This is a retrieval model of AI, as far as I know. So, how does Neuro works? Well, if we talk about Neuro is using LLM. It's a large language model. It's categorized as a generative AI, and generative means that Neuro can create new sentence from the sentences it has previously learned. And the way an LLM quote unquote store their data is different than the retrieval model. So if I oversimplify it, so the insights of Neuro's brain is not an explicit sentence. It's like a mathematical patterns and parameter.
Hello.
Oh, hello there. Hello, welcome. Hello. So yeah, again, what's inside Neuro is a mathematical patterns and parameters that are being used to form specific sentences. So generative AI actually creates things kinda from scratch. The insights of the brain, quote unquote brain, it has like nodes of patterns, nodes of parameters, nodes of weights, and it almost function eerily similar to how neurons
1 to
in
11
human
equals
brains.
high.
Wait, what? Oh, 1 minus 1, 1 equals high. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay. Alright, so yeah. So, again, if I oversimplify it, if you send an input to like an LLM, let's say you say the same thing, upper cups, the AI will try to understand what is upper cups. It will actually think or simulate thinking of what does this thing means and whether or not it can understand it. So it will process it, and if the AI can understand it, so it will try to understand it if it can understand it, and then it thinks, oh, this is asking for how you're doing.
It's interesting,
Basically.
and I've tried build my model myself, but fail miserably.
It is not easy. Let's just say that it's a little bit more complex. Definitely, it's definitely a little bit more complex. The example that I use here is just like an oversimplification of what is actually happening. But yeah, I will try to understand what you said, and if it understands it, it will send you an appropriate response based on how it also understand how to respond to that, right? So in this example, the AI understands that it's asking how are you doing, and it will try to form a response that means that, oh, I'm doing fine. How are you? It will know that it needs to respond somewhat like that, and it needs to form a sentence, and then it will try to like form a sentence. And the interesting thing about AI is like, depending on what you ask, like, the response will not always identical. So you don't directly control what its output. So you can ask the same questions, but you get different answers. Or different iterations of the same answers. This is also why like so the LLM chatbots, they usually have a refresh or reload button in a particular response. So after the AI created a response, you can often see like a reload button. If you click that, the AI will process your previous input and give like another answer that is different than that. So you can get like iterations of like the same answers. It's somewhat fascinating, at least for me. So yeah, this is how like generative AI works differently. Specifically in LLMs, this is how LLMs works differently than the older model of chatbots. So, if Nirosama is objectively Gen AI, why 55% answers no? It's kind of puzzling, right? And I ended up with like a couple of hypotheses. That's a word that I will very rarely say, hypothesis.
Now
so.
define the Gen AI in the context of the Iron Mouse drama.
Wait, which one? Which drama? Can you refresh it for me again? Because I kind of forgot like the details. So okay, again, I have a few hypotheses of why people answers no. Hypothesis
The
number
latest
one.
Iron Mouse drama.
I honestly don't remember the specific. Okay, I will look on that. I will look on that later. But let me finish my explanation first. Okay. So, hypothesis number one. So, the way people judge if Neuro-sama is a Gen AI or not is not based on the Neuro, how Neuro operates, but how Neuro was made, right? Because the process of making Neuro, surprisingly, it involves a lot of creatives. So, on the Fiddle side, Fiddle handles like all the programming, the fine-tuning, any custom functionality and stuff. Fiddle do that. And then there are also people who...
Iron Mouse is voice actor for
Who-
NTE, but NTE used generative AI for placeholder. So she start boycotting and stop doing SVA in NTE.
Ah, okay, that one. Okay. I will talk about that. I will talk about that later. Okay. Let me get over this one. So yeah. Again, there are fiddles who handle with like the technical stuff, and then there are other people who handles the artistic side. So there are people who make her models. There are people who rig her models. There are people who illustrate her fine art. There are people who design her merchandise and stuff. So there are actually a lot of human touch in the processing, in the making of Neuro-sama. The thing is, if my question specifically asking is Neuro-sama made entirely using generative AI, I feel like most people will answer no, right? Because it's really obvious that the making of Neuro involving a lot of human touch. So it's not like everything generated using AI. So I think some people take my question as not how Neuro-sama operates, but how Neuro-sama was made. And also, this is probably what's making people confused about Neuro. Objective like Gen AI, but still involves artists. I mentioned this because when I asked my friends, some of them are also kind of conflicted. There are some that they do feel conflicted. So yeah, this is my first hypothesis. Right. So my second hypothesis is that compared to AI companies, Neuro-sama is considered more ethical. So in what way? From most of the arguments that I've heard, point number one is the dataset that used to train Neuro, the place Neuro being hosted, and the creation intent of Neuro. That is what those were the points where the people's arguments say that Neuro-sama is much more ethical. It's an ethical Gen AI. Okay, on this part I'm not fully understanding everything. I haven't looked like very deep on the ethicality side, especially on the environmental part. I haven't looked very deep about that. But what I want to highlight is the dataset part, because the things like it's stated here that okay, Fiddle cannot give us like exact informations how Nero was built, because well, Nero is his property. Nero is practically his business property. So if he reveals everything, well, he basically revealing the company secret, right? It's like if KFC it's like if KFC publish his their secret recipe for their chicken, right? So it's somewhat the same. So we don't know 100% about how Nero works. But I have an assumption. So it's highly unlikely.
Vidal is just at Sundra for not calling Nero his daughter.
I mean, has he ever called Nero her daughter? Yeah. Damn. Anyway, yeah. So okay. What was it again? Oh yeah, it's highly unlikely that Fiddle built Nero from scratch, from a blank canvas. What I mean by blank canvas is like literally building her AI model from ground, from nothing.
I think he still struggle with it.
So okay. The most plausible thing is that he took an open source LLM that has been, and then fine-tuned it with the dataset that he has. So he took an LLM, an open source LLM, an LLM that can be used. It already usable, and then Fiddle train again the AI with the dataset that he has. So on top of that, of what the LLM already has, it adds like a lot more informations from the data that he has. I'm not sure what particular data that he trained on Neuro. The most assumption that is more plausible is, well, Twitch logs, because it's very easy to get Twitch chat logs. But yeah, so if I'm okay, let's go back to the open source LLM, right? The LLM is already trained, and then it fine-tuned again, right? The thing is, like, if this is true, then you can't say that Nero is fully ethical, because the open source LLM has been trained with a dataset that we don't know where the developer gets from. So the first developers that makes the open source LLM has trained, and we don't know where they got the source from their training. Most of the time, I'm just assuming that it's just scraped online, because that's what even the AI company do. they scrape online data that they have access to. That's what they do. So we can kind of assume that this open source LLM has been trained with a data set that is not sourced ethically, right? And again, if this is true, it's much more suitable if I call Nero mostly ethical, not fully ethical. That is my assumption and my opinions. And the conclusion is that it's objectively, obviously, Neuro-sama is generative AI. But then, a lot of people still love Neuro because there are many human elements surrounding her, and this is actually the most interesting part about Neuro, right? So, I tried to watch Neuro stream. It's not here. There are like a fan made accounts that post like recent VODs, but I tried to watch her streams and I mean her VODs. It is much more interesting to see her live with Fiddle rather than when she live by herself. Because when I watch her live by herself and then responding to chat, this has no difference than just talking to a chatbot in character.ai. The only difference is that Nero has a lot more interactive feature than the bots on character.ai. It nearly felt the same. So for me, I would say that it's the human element surrounding her do enhances the experience of like having of watching Nero-sama. It's her chaoticness that adds charms, and the response people have to her. And yeah, this is just a disclaimer. Yeah, I'm not an active viewer of Nero or an AI expert. I'm not an AI expert. I'm just a creator who's currently trying to learn about Gen AI by chance. As time goes by and I gain more knowledge, my views on Nero and Gen AI might change at some point. So yeah, it's just a disclaimer. Over time, as I gain knowledge, what I wrote here might not be aligned to my principle anymore. But for now, this is what I initially think about Nero and or maybe Gen AI in general. So okay, let's talk about what.
Tell Vidal there's something wrong with my AI Neuro-sama.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what you call a safeguard. So it's I think she again, this is just assumption, right? I think that's what she would say when she failed to parse a response when given a prompt. So this is the safeguards. If it failed to parse a response, it will state like a default response. Okay, so now let's talk about the Armos drama. A voice actor for NTE, but NTE just sent it to AI for placeholders. So she started boycotting and stopped doing as a VA in NTE. Okay, so AI assets as in a video game, right? So as far as I understand it, right? People people, especially in the creatives, they don't like AI because it's not the data sets used to train AI is not ethically sourced because it's basically used the companies basically scrape data from like sources online that they can have access with, right? So I think this is the most reasons why creatives do not like generative AI. There are other reasons, but this are the one that appears the most to me, following by the quote unquote threat of replacement by AI. Now, the Gen AI that used to generate assets like this, like image and videos, it's almost the same like LLMs. They work the same. So so for like media generations on image and videos and stuff like, right, the AI is trained using like thousands and thousands of images, videos, audios, or whatever is it that the developer of the AI wanted, right? Yeah. Let's just say like images, right? So let's just narrow it down. So the developer trained the AI and feed it lots and lots of images, and the AI itself, again, it's similar to how I explained the LMs earlier. The AI does not store the raw image in their quote-unquote brain. So for example, there's like these misconceptions of AI in the early days it got popular, is that an AI generative AI works like picking a head from this particular image, picking a body from this particular image, and then picking the hands from this particular image, and then mash it together like a photo bash or something, right? So this is actually a misconception of how an image generations works, because in general, again, each developers might have like different algorithms or different methods to achieve their results, but in general, how image generation works is that it started from nothing. So it literally started from like a blank canvas, and the blank canvas has a lot of noises. So imagine an image with like pure noise. There is no structure at all. It is just noise. And then the AI will try to like modify the pixels on the image into something that closely resembles what the prompt is. So if you give it a prompt, it will try to understand what do you mean by that prompt. And then by the quote-unquote knowledge that the AI has, it will modify like the pixels in the image to shape something that is resembling it. The AI understands the patterns of what makes a particular object. Like let's say a what's a simple object? A cigarette. Let's try a cigarette. Yeah, let's use cigarette as an example. So the AI knows what makes a cigarette looks like a cigarette. It understands the patterns of the pixels. Where do you put the whites in? Where do you put the brown pixels in correlations of the white pixels? And then it will keep modifying the noise until it gets what something that is kind of resembles what a cigarette is, or what it thinks resembles a cigarette. So it's not taking random images. It actually understands what makes a particular image. It understands the patterns of the pixels to build that image. And this is also why you, as I said before, this is also why you cannot every time you generate an image, it will be different. It is highly unlikely that you get something identical from generating an image. Every time you click generate, it would be a little bit different than the other. So yeah, that is how the generative AI works in image generations. And for the context of the Iron Mouse drama, well, as I said before, there are a lot of concerns, right? The biggest concerns that I've heard the most were two: is the source of the dataset and the what words should I use? The fate of the artist's jobs. Let's just say that. So talking about like ethicality, I already mentioned before that most AI companies, they just scrape anything online that's available to them. They just scrape any data that's available to them and then use it to train their AI, right? And so let's say that a company A uses the articles made by Oh, hello Alex, hello. Welcome. Okay, let's say an AI company uses many articles from a news publishing company. Yeah, let's say that. So so the AI use the the many articles that the publishing company has, right? And then the publishing company, well, obviously they got angry to the AI company because the AI company did not tell them that they're using their articles to train their AI. So this is the ethicality issue of sourcing the training material. This is a reason one why a lot of creators did not like AI. Reason number 2 is was simple. Oh yeah, the loss of jobs. Because, well, companies, they are profit oriented and they want to reduce as much what is the word, expense as they can. So for a lot of companies, it's worth more to have a GPT subscription than to hire an artist or a designer. The cost is less, right? So this is concern number 2 on generative AI, that artist voice. So yeah. And that is basically how the NTE stuff started, because people accuse the developer to use assets from generative AI in their games, and they even like showing like proofs and the noticeable AI artifacts and inconsistencies to the public. So yeah, that's basically what started it. And Ironman's as Arsit said, Ironman's got voice currently, generative AI, and then since people boycott, so she also boycott and did not do AI. And then after she boycott, and then she boycotts AI, and then people on X, people on Twitter also say that, oh, if you're boycotting NTE, why don't you boycott this AI feature? Why don't you boycott Nero as well? So yeah, it's kind of like connected in some way. But yeah, there are a lot more things that are so things are actually much more complicated. It's not as black and white as you think. A lot of gray areas here and there, which is why which is why a lot of people are still torn about the technology. So yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so I've said anything but AI. So again, disclaimer. My understanding of AI is still not that deep. I'm still learning about it. So my view on it will eventually might eventually change as I over time as I gain more knowledge. So yeah. me from like 4 to 5 years after this might denounce what I said today.
Wait, just got back from getting feud.
I will not explain that again. You can just rewind the thought later, I guess, if you want. But yeah, I'm not going to say it again because it's a long gap, and I don't feel like to repeat it twice. But yeah, essentially, things are not black and white. There are nuance on things. Okay.
I already played it in double speed while double tabbing URSE.
What? Huh? What? Play it in double speed or triple tapping? What do you mean double tapping? What? Okay, let's go back. Okay, there you go. Yaps Dev. Well, that's what I do sometimes. I just yap. Oh yeah, I feel like it's already obvious. Because I've told you guys multiple times. In here and on X that
I use my left ear for catching up and my right ear for the live.
Wow, is that even possible? You can do that? Damn. Okay. Okay, so okay. Again, I already told this before. I already showed this before multiple times on my streams and on my Twitter or my X that I
Not in the way of the Jedi.
wait, but what? And yeah, again, I already explained multiple times. I already showed it multiple times, and the fact that I do use generative AI. I primarily utilize DeepSeek. I don't know why, but from all the chatbots that I tried, I feel much more comfortable with how DeepSeek responds. And if you guys curious what
Can go to DeepSeek gang relieve face
let's
handshake
go
relieve
DeepSeek
face.
gang. That's why I can entertain, man. I can yap to save my life, man. I mean, I feel like randomly yap is also not that good. Randomly yap too often. I feel like they'll bite your ass in the future. But yeah, okay. So yeah, I did use AI. I did use DeepSeek, and if you guys wanted to know, my main utilization of generative AI is for proofreading and paraphrasing. So what happened is that I wrote something. I wrote I wrote like
I need at least 2 cups of espresso to yap.
that's a lot of espresso. two shots, dang. Okay. Yeah. So I usually like wrote like a script, and then I put the script on DeepSeek, and then asked it to proofread and paraphrase it if possible. And I get a result from DeepSeek, and then I read the result and see if there's any sentence.
I'm not against AI usage, as long it ain't some stupid AI slop.
I read the response from DeepSeek, and then I tried if there's like a sentence that I could take as a suggestion. So I don't take the entire thing to like revise my writings. I take it as a suggestion. So if any of the sentence sounds much more interesting, I would usually take that and put it in my script. If it sounds a bit weirder in the revised one than the original one, I use the initial one. So I pick what I wanted to change. I don't change the things entirely. And yeah, what Corbin said is kind of my sentiment as well. I'm not against AI. I use AI, but I don't like when people use it lazily.
Well, I used DeepSeek to do gardening stuffs. In essence, to take a couple of blog posts and summarize the result for my question.
Yeah. You can use it for that too. I know like my friend like they use I know a friend that use AI to design a particular workout routine for their specific needs. Not exercise. A weight loss routine. So like diet, exercise, and stuff, particularly crafted for their needs. And they try to follow that out, and it's been working pretty nice. So yeah, there are certain uses for the technology, but again, I would say that the number one, the resources to use that technology is very heavy. Running language model like that, you really need like a very beefy hardware.
How to lose weight, just walk. That's my secret, just walk around.
Just walk around. Yeah, that's a lot of good advice. But yeah, running AI requires a lot of like resources. Even so, okay, I tried to like mess around with like local LLMs, so AI that I can run directly on my computer. That took a lot of RAM and VRAM. It took like half of my resources to just run a single model and to get a shitty output because the model is not as advanced as what the AI company has. So yeah, it requires a lot of resources. It's still not efficient.
running AI model needs a mid-end GPU and RAM. That's why Linux is more suitable to run the thing.
Yeah, I get that. Windows takes too much. Windows takes too much. Yeah, but yeah, that's the thing that is really important, and I really hope, rather than making the AI much more advanced, I really hope the AI developers also think about how to make the AI much more performant and performance efficient. Because I don't think I don't think it's a good way to develop like a technology if like you keep scaling the advancedness, but you forget about the efficiency. I feel like it needs to be like efficient as well, not just advanced.
I just want my AI waif like EDI in Mass Effect and AI daughter like Diana in Pragmata.
Well, Fiddle proved that it's possible, right? Fiddle proved that it's possible. And I wanted to make something like Neuro as well. Which is why I actually learned AI at in the first place, actually.
I just want my wife to be a female asterisk.
Oh, so okay, so you receive like fem wife, a boy wife. Oh man. Okay, so yeah. Again, AI is like, I think for me AI is interesting and fascinating. There are still a lot of problems with it, yes. I really wish that the development of it could get to a direction, but it actually become useful. Because I'll be honest with you guys, for now, I don't really find a particular use of like image and video generations unless for like creating assets. That's the only thing that that could be quote unquote beneficial from like media generations. Potentially beneficial. Still the way they like source the way they source the training data is still unethical, and I really hope that it will change in the future. Like at least compensate at least compensate the provider of the data, right? Personally, I'm willing to like give my works to be trained by AI if I get like if I get something out of it. They gotta pay me. When I use my games, when I use my drawings, pay me. Give me money. But yeah, unfortunately, social media has like terms of use, and one of the terms of use is basically giving out my data for free to them. Yay! Capitalism.
I just use AI for work assistant. BC, my broke ass hobo boss don't have money to get me an assistant.
Do you want me to be your assistant? You have to pay me though. But yeah, it's AI is a fascinating technology. Have problems. It has problems, but fascinating nonetheless.
You sure? My workload is like for 5 peeps.
Okay, I passed then. Have you seen like the local artist on Twitter trying to sneak his way using AI swap by revealing his whips? The funny part is, bro got 10 layers of line arts, only one coloring layer. Cool thing. Okay, I see this so often. Right? If you're proud that you're using AI, why don't just like be honest? Why don't just be honest with it? It's just say, hey, I use this AI. Why the need to pretend to like draw it yourself? Right? It's strange. Also, okay, this is also one the part that I mentioned before. It's what did I say before? I forgot. Let me remember. What is it? What is it I say before?
Dunno, some if not many peeps don't value honesty much.
They only value like what the final result, right? They some people only cares that it is done, not how it is done. yeah, that's pretty common. Pretty common. Much more common than
Yeah.
you think, I guess. Again, is the hobo boys for salary. Okay. But yeah, okay. Oh yeah, okay. So I said that I'm not against AI, right? But I just don't like
It's so apparent. And you know the coloring layer looked like? It's the finished product with the line art too.
Mhm.
Like, now you got 11 line art layers.
Yeah. So okay. I said before that I'm not against AI, but I don't like how most people, especially on the internet, uses AI. Specifically, those who want to, those who just like generate stuff without doing anything on it. So they just like as AI, this problem, hey, make this thing, blah blah blah, take the result and then post it. Bam. They just lazy. It's lazy content. I don't like that. It lacks the human touch, right? I mentioned before that Neuro has like a lot of human element around it, which is why even though Nero is a Gen AI, people still like Nero.
Why can't you just
because the human
disclose that the
element.
fact that you're using AI, like at least own it?
Yeah.
It's not like you owned the art in the first place anyway.
So this is a funny thing, right? So there's a loophole with the copyright law because our current copyright law only applies to humans. And based on how generative AI operates,
AI for Research Assistant is a godsend though. It cuts my workload by 10 to 25%.
That's I can understand. That I can understand. Okay, so yeah, so wasn't talking about again. Oh yeah, so the copyright law is still flawed. That it only the thing is like it only applies to human being, and by how the generative AI operates and how it works, it practically creates something out of nothing, eerily close like a human. So when you generate something using AI, the let's say you generate an image, right? The image is made by the AI, and thus it should belong to the AI. But AI cannot have a copyright because it's not human. That's the funny part about it. So no one owns anything. If you generate an image using AI, no one owns it. by the copyright law, no one really owns it.
And the worst part is? The people who are in charge of making the laws are still struggling to use a fax machine, let alone a smartphone.
Oh man, all of the boomers. Yeah, I get that. But yeah, that's what I said. Like, there's still like so many problems with AI that we need to fix. Because the thing is like, AI is like the moment AI got popular, like generative AI got popular, it's like opening a Pandora's box, right? It's there, and it will not go away. It will stay. You cannot make it go away.
Freaking bureaucrat.
So yeah, that's everything about AI is almost real weird and funny and sad and fascinating at the same time.
That's why we need comprehensive new law.
Interesting. Oh man. But yeah, talking about like the people who like pretend to be like to like girl. It's just so funny to me. Like, what are you trying to prove here? Also, like from the quote unquote newest, right? The freshest thing that happened. It's also funny because like this Ibis paint, they use Ibis paint, right? And they claim that they draw like an entire drawing by themselves in a single layer, and then they open like the Ibis paint has like this gallery, right? The gallery and stuff. They open one, and I saw like the time spent on it was 0.04. 4 minutes. For a full illustrations. It was like a chibi headshot illustrations. 4 minutes for that. I don't believe it. With that level of detail, I don't believe you make that in like 4 minutes. That's so
Wow,
funny.
that's a speed paint speedrun any percent.
It's so funny because it shows that not only they try to like hide the fact that it looks like a generative AI, they also it also shows that they are not tech literate enough to notice that there is a timer in Ibis Paint. Wow. Like, okay, if I went to my like Ibis Paint, right? I do sometimes draw in Ibis Paint, draw and edit stuff. Okay, let's see. No.
It's so obvious, I just can't.
Very obvious, right? Okay, so why Ibis Paint keep offering me like membership? I don't want to join your membership. Shut up. Okay, so let me scroll down to like an old drawing that I do. So this is just a trace of this is a simple trace of a frame from the, what is that, Mamako anime? The anime that has Mamako in it. I forgot the title. But the time I spent on it, this is just a trace, by the way. This is just a trace, but the time I spent on it was 6.13. 6 hours and 13 minutes. just for, it's just a trace. It's a trace of a frame from an anime. It took me 6 hours to finish that. And then there are some of the quicker one. If you know like the meme, the Tugoi meme. The Tugoi meme.
OMG Tanz is tracing art. Unsub LMAO.
Yeah. Sometimes I just trace for like a meme. Wait, I think I have the image over here. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the image. So, okay, this is the one that I meant right here. You see? So this is like a trace from a
OMG Tangs
from a
High.
frame. Oh, what is that? Oh, Yoshi! Hello, Yoshi! Hello, welcome. So yeah, this is a trace from like an anime. Took me 6 hours to make this.
Bruh.
I have another one. So yeah, this one is much quicker. This only took like 2 hours. Yeah, this one only took like 2 hours, because it's just like a simple head. Nothing too complicated to add. But yeah, it took me literal hours to make. So I don't believe if you make like a full
Tanz,
render.
how many people do you keep in your basement?
Huh? What? What does that mean? I don't keep anybody in my basement. I keep the people in my attic. I don't have a basement. So I put them in the attic.
600 kajillion babies.
What? What is that even supposed to mean? I can just struggle with the shading. Yeah, I am so bad at like a non-pixel art. I'm really bad. This is not my biggest strength. in illustrations. Yes, Yoshi. Yes, yes.
Don't mind, me too.
So yeah, it's just really funny when I saw like the timer shows like 4 minutes. It's like holy shit. Like I don't think like even the most skilled like artists could make a full render in 4 minutes. It's highly improbable. If you told me that you can like draw a full render in 4 minutes, I will not believe you. You need to show me like a live drawing video, not a time lapse, but a live drawing video to make me believe that you do that in 4 minutes. Oh man. How long have I been yapping? Has it been 2 hours? Okay, it's almost 2 hours. Okay, I'll end the stream in 2 hours. Ah, my mouth. Ah, doesn't taste good.
I think I sniffed too much of the WD-40 today.
What is that? It's almost like they sniffed the... Why? What were you doing? Why are you sniffing WD-40? What did you do with that?
The reason why I said that cause I forgot to join LMAO.
Speaking of video, join the Discord. That's the reason why I said we're going to join. Oh, you want to join the Discord? You see, I have valid reason to... Oh, and what is that valid reason again? Oh, Alex, hello, welcome. What did you send?
The only thing that's permissible to sniff is pertilite.
Wait, what? Huh? What happened? Permissible to sniff is pertilite. Why? There are many that you... Many... What is happening? What is happening here? I don't get it. Oh no. Oh man. Oh shit, I didn't realize you sent like your cat picture. Cute cat. And then there is something at the floor there. Is that your rice cooker? Oh no, that's a radio. I thought that was a rice cooker. That's like a radio. And then you have your Switch. Very cool. Any headphones? Is that Razer? Oh no, that's a Razer. It's different brand. I don't know what brand that is. Man, I wish I had a handheld. But no, the thing about it, if I ever do have handheld, I don't know what games to play on it. Most of the games I play,
mistake a radio for a rice cooker. Are we dead ass?
I don't know. Okay, it's a different angle from the angle. It looks like a rice cooker. And then I realized there's a grate on the side of it, and oh, that's the speaker. Oh, that's a radio. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, I was looking at your picture that you sent on the
Wait,
on the,
what happened? Like radios, rice cookers, and handhelds?
yeah, I look
Ah,
I look at your picture that you sent on the server. Cute cat. And then I look on the side. There's like something on the floor. I thought it was a rice cooker, but
you can turn a radio into rice cooker if you tried hard enough.
how? I mean, you can like get it like really hot, and then it can cook rice, but that doesn't sound practical. Oh man. My mouth has been tasting weird like recently for the past few days. I don't know why.
Don't
He's-
forget the kaboom.
He's salty. Forget the kaboom? What? Kaboom what? Question: if one wants to share their artworks on the server, where does one send it? Oh, I have like a channel down. So find ones that call television. You can send like your media there. And then below that you have like a jukebox. If you want to share musics, you can put it on there.
Gotcha.
And then there's a pinboard as well if you want to share other links to somewhere. So yeah, there's a channel for that. Remember to not send something that is very
12
explicit.
hours Quail music.
Because I know what you draw, Alex. I know what you draw. So yeah, don't send anything too explicit.
Oh no.
I'm say so, I promise. Okay, good. What is it, Yoshi? What is it? Tell her so 좋아요 music. Damn. 좋아요. You know what, Corvin? I haven't logged in for like weeks now. I was swamped with like project that I wanted to finish and work and stuff, so I haven't logged in yet. Sorry, man.
SMH my head.
Yeah, sorry. Has it been
Your
too...
local femboy will behave, promise.
What? Your local family will behave, I promise. I see. Yes, SMH my head, shaking my head. Yes, that's true. That's true, Yoshi. Oh man.
You're missing the elves versus Santa lore.
Yeah, I guess I missed that out, huh? Oh man. It's I think it's funny when when someone said SMH my head. I just think it's funny. But yeah, that's been 2 hours and I'm already tired. I need to get some rest. So yeah, thank you for everyone that tuned in the stream. Let's check out. There's anyone a little scour for more Wednesdays and stuff. Alright. Okay. Before I end the stream, let's check who visits today. Alright. Thank you for Rafi, thank you for Nekohai, thank you for Corfin, thank you for Maple, thank you for Aji, and then thank you for Arsit, thank you for Passionate Gospel, thank you for Alex, thank you for Yoshi, and I think that's all. Okay, alright. Thank you.
Asu.
Thank you so much for tuning in for tonight. If you like what you see in the stream, you can click the like button below. And while you're at there, why not click the subscribe button as well? And turn on the notification bell so you will get notified whenever I post something new. And yep, that's it for today.
Frual.
And yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I will see you guys in another short stream, videos, or whatever I will make next. Alright. See you boys another time. 下次tanzu. Bye bye. 下次tanzu. Bye bye. See you guys in... I don't think I will have a... I don't think I will have a guerrilla on the weekdays.
Atsutanzu.
And I will skip next week because I will be at Komifuro. So I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Alright. Okay. Bye bye. Atsutanzu. Bye bye.